Government consists of three spheres. There is national government, who is in charge of the South African police and the rest of the criminal justice system. Their core mandate is crime prevention. There is provincial government and local government. And local government, primary constitutional responsibility is traffic and bylaw enforcement. Increasingly, local government, and in this case the City of Cape Town, is needing to step into the crime prevention space to fill the gap left behind by SAPS in dealing with serious violent crime. But there is a cost, an opportunity cost in this regard, and that opportunity cost is that we end up neglecting our core constitutional responsibilities, which is enforcing the city bylaws and enforcing the traffic regulations, because if we don't do those cease to be done, whereas crime prevention always remains the responsibility of SAPS. So recently we have been inundated by complaints from public saying that there is a general contempt for the rule of law on the road, that people don't respect the Road Traffic Act and the regulations of the road. And so in various ways we are stepping in to try and mitigate that. And one of the daily operations that we've introduced is the intersection enforcement, which means at stop streets and traffic lights around the city, we are doing daily operations where every officer is required to spend some time doing enforcement at these intersections, so that we combat the behavior where we see people simply driving over stop streets and ignoring them, and simply ignoring traffic lights or driving through them or around them. And this contempt is dangerous because there are lives at stake, there are reasons for those regulations and for those road signs, and at the moment we are seeing a growing public habit or driver habit of not obeying those street signs, and with that will come a larger collapse of the culture of lawful and safe driving. And so if we want to fix that, we must start with the small things, start with the things we can control. So while every day we're out there doing gang enforcement, doing the serious stuff, this week I accompanied Metro Police again to Manenberg. Every day we're out in these areas. We had a big operation in Delft over the last few days. We're constantly busy with that. We're constantly busy with all kinds of other serious crime enforcement, but we're also putting pressure on focusing on our intersections. So for instance, in the Vet Road in Ottery, we're focusing on 2 stop streets, and already in 30 minutes the officers issue 31 fines. So it's clear that there is a serious problem with people's willingness to comply with the provisions of the law, and the city's traffic and law enforcement and Metro Police staff are helping to make sure that we undertake the necessary enforcement to try and reverse these negative driver behaviors.